Hey, you're listening to a dose of Spirit Strong Mindset with Michelle Encourages, a space where you don't have to pretend, you don't have to perform, you can just be you. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're rocking with me, you already know this is your safe place to release, reset, and grow. Now, let's get ready to get into today's conversation. Have you ever felt like something just isn't right? You can't pinpoint it, you can't put your finger on it, you can't explain it. It's not a pain anywhere. You just don't, something just feels off. You're not sick, there's nothing major happening on paper anyway, and everything looks fine. But inside you feel off, you feel disconnected, maybe a little uneasy, or you just don't feel like yourself. Something just doesn't feel right. And that's the frustrating part. You don't even know how to fix it because you don't even know what it is. If that's you, this episode is for you. So we're going to start here. You're not broken. And maybe you're saying to yourself, well, I never said I was broken. It's just something's just not right. So I need you to hear me clearly. Just because you feel different doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. Okay? Sometimes what you're feeling isn't a problem. Sometimes it's a signal. You see, your mind, your body, your spirit, they don't always speak in a clear sentences to you. Sometimes they whisper through feelings. And when you ignore those whispers, they get louder. So instead of panicking, what if you just paused? That off feeling. It could mean you've been carrying stress you haven't processed. Maybe you've been pouring into everyone else, but not yourself. You've been functioning, but not feeling. Or you're in a transition. Even if you don't recognize it, not every shift comes with a clear explanation, friend. It just doesn't happen. Sometimes growth feels uncomfortable before it feels clear. Sometimes your spirit is adjusting before your mind can catch up. Think about it. See, we live in a world that says if something feels off, fix it immediately. But everything doesn't need a quick fix. Some things need your attention, not your urgency. So instead of asking, what's wrong with me? Try asking yourself, what have I been carrying lately? When did I start to feel like this? Have I been overwhelmed, but pushing through it anyway? See, clarity doesn't come from forcing answers, it comes from being honest with yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. So before you try to change your whole life, start small. Your system might just need you to make it feel safe again. So try these things. Get some real rest, not just sleep, but a mental quietness. Just get quiet. Quiet your mind. Also, take a walk. No phone, no pressure. Sometimes you just have to unplug, shut everything off. Trust me, the world's going to keep going. But for your mental, you need to take that break. How about you sit in silence for a few minutes? Journal what you're feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. Write it down. And my favorite is pray. If that's part of your life, just be real. No perfect words. Just communicate with God. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to slow down enough to hear yourself again. That's it. If that feeling doesn't pass or it gets heavier, don't isolate. Talk to someone, a therapist, a life coach, a trusted person, I'm sorry, not an unprofessional, excuse me, but a professional who can help you make sense of what you're feeling. Personally, I have a dog. I talk to my dog all the time as if she knows what I'm going through. It does make me feel better though after I speak to her. That's just me. There is strength in saying, I don't feel like myself and I need support. Enough of this pride where you got to be like, I'm the man or I'm the boss. I have to have it all together. No. Ask for help. Get some help. So let me leave you with this. Feeling off doesn't mean something is wrong. It might mean something is shifting. There's a shifting going about. And not every shift feels good while it's happening. But that doesn't mean that it's not necessary. It doesn't mean it's not necessary. So give yourself grace, give yourself space, and most importantly, give yourself permission to not have all the answers right now. If this spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share with someone who might need this too. And if you're ready to go deeper, I invite you to connect with me through the Spirit Strong Mindset. Until next time, keep protecting your peace, keep choosing yourself, and remember, you are stronger than what you feel in this moment. This is Michelle Encourages, and this was your dose of Spirit Strong. Be blessed.